Where did you used to live?
Well, in Percy House, in Percy Terrace, yes.
Yeah.
We moved there in 1969 and were there until 2011. And for most of that time, we hosted a lot of guests from abroad, from various organisations. And in 1986, Christmas 86, my daughter bought me a visitor's book. It really is quite an interesting book. I look through it occasionally and it brings back memories.
We've got some lovely names here, like Vanderford.
Yes,
and,
yes.
somebody from Sioux Falls in
Yes,
the USA.
yes, yes.
A lot of USA connections.
Yes, oh yes. Well, she was one of my homestay students, Shelley, and I'm still in touch with her. She now has 3 children, because I don't have any grandchildren, so I look upon, they send me photographs of their kids. She was a student at St Cloud and was at the castle, and we used to adopt a student so that they would have a shoulder to cry on if they wanted to, or someone to talk to. And they didn't stay all the time, but they'd come and spend a weekend.
A little drawing of Percy House,
Well,
drawn by a Swedish
Swedish Marianne Larsson and Anders Larsson. That was the music. That was the music festival again in August. So you can always tell from that. I sometimes think of the number of sheets that I washed, and it was all voluntary. I didn't get anything for it. So, but I mean, it was fun. This is an interesting thing. When I was at school, I had a Swiss pen friend. By mistake, really, because I went to a girls' school and I was allocated a boy. And I was the envy of all my classmates.
I bet.
And I wrote to this guy who was called Heinz. And they invited me over there. I travelled on my own by train, and my parents were really very worried about how I'd get on. Anyway, we became very good friends, and we'd almost decided, at the age of 16, that we were going to get married eventually. But of course it never happened. And he came over and stayed with us the following year. And after that, I didn't see him again until I came to Alnwick. I invited them over, and he actually came over with a group of other Swiss people who were learning English. We hired a minibus and collected them at the airport. And I found other people to host them. I think Maureen took some and some neighbours took some. So I think there were 8 or 9 of them. They're all here. Anna Marie was Heinz's wife. Yes.
That's lovely, isn't it?
Yes. Dear Sheila, dear Fred, this is to thank you very tenderly for your unique, warm hospitality. We've enjoyed every minute of our stay. No wonder being spoilt so much every day. Spontaneously, warm-heartedly by you, with good food and helpful advice, it's true. Fed's entertaining and knowing comments, never appreciated. We've appreciated all, and we do sense Sheila's cheerful effort and loving care will be remembered here and everywhere. So let's thank you once more, dear friends, indeed, hoping soon and happily we'll meet again. And the letters in red read Sheila and Fred, you see that?
Yeah.